From spending to Real ID, transportation to education, New Year brings a new to-do list for Minnesota lawmakers.
And with the regular session pushed back to March this year, there's talk of holding a special session early to tackle important issues now. Lucia is here looking ahead to the priorities.
Kim, with the Capitol renovation still underway, the 2016 session will not begin until March 8th. But as you mentioned, a possible special session could bring lawmakers back to St. Paul earlier than that. Governor Mark Dayton has suggested calling legislators to extend unemployment for laid-off miners on the Iron Range. Another possible item for a special session would be Minnesota's fight with the federal government over strong driver's license standards. The Department of Homeland Security has not said when it will require Real ID for flights, but have said they'll give the state more time to make changes to ensure travelers are not affected. Other things to look for this session: debate over tax relief and the state's billion-dollar surplus, early education, transportation, broadband expansion, and of course a lot of attention on the 2016 election and whether Democrats can maintain their majority in the Minnesota Senate. We could know by the end of this week if they plan to hold that special session.
Allie, you mentioned that Capitol restoration project. That's not expected to be completed this year, right?
Yes, that is correct. The $300 million restoration is not scheduled to be finished until next year. And while the state Senate will be meeting at a different site, NPR reports House leaders insisted that this year's session be held in the Capitol building. But with no running water, it sounds like they'll need to use porta potties outside the building. So
could limit the debate to a reasonable amount of time.
I was going to say, maybe they'll get their work done a little earlier.
And the breaks could last a little bit longer.
Okay, thanks, Allie.